What's up, you guys? How we doing? I know it's a little late. I just figured I'd come live. I got a few things to tell you guys. We'll wait for some friends to join us. Where the hell did my blankets go? My bed, look at this, has nothing on it. Alright, I'm too late to get up right now, and it's honestly hot, so I don't even know if you can tell, but I'm like sweating my balls off right now. By the way, my attire, Lincoln Park. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other live stream I did earlier, representing my favorite band and the person I'm named after with my music, Lincoln Park. Saw them live last year, great experience. Got the shirt there. Hopefully we get some big boy there. Cause I gotta talk to you guys about something. We did pretty well last live. Still wasn't as many viewers as I wanted. We literally went from getting like thousands of viewers to getting like mostly 300, but it's okay. Let's see, we got one viewer. What time we got? It's been 2 minutes, 2 viewers. Okay. Hey guys, what's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? How we doing? Let me put this on my story. I just forgot to do that. I apologize for coming out so late today. I just been extremely busy today. I went out with one of my best friends earlier, which is when we did our first live. It was during the day, so we couldn't get like some of our younger friends to join us. So I'm hoping that today will be the day they join. I don't know if they will or not. It is almost 9 o'clock where I am, so I don't expect them to join today, unfortunately. But we'll be live. I'm sure we'll be back live tomorrow too. But I just wanted to share a couple of things. There's a good amount of people in here now, so I'm gonna share some stuff with you guys that I feel like, because we vent, we vent in our lives. It's just what we do. I talk about stuff with you guys. You talk about stuff with me. It's very open live stream that we do with people to get our feelings out, because I know a lot of people can't express themselves to like their families or their teachers. Like, I'm not in school anymore. I work, so I can't express my feelings to a teacher or anybody like that. My parents aren't the most supportive of my music career because I've gotten so popular to the point where like I'm recognized. Like, I went to go get gas the other day at a gas station, and some girl recognized me and followed me home, and I felt very unsafe. And she was just like standing outside my doorway, and I told her to call, if she came anywhere near me, and she ended up walking away. So fame gets rough, I'm telling you. And this was a way older woman than me. She had to be in her like 50s. So fame is no joke. I've had people stalk me. People know where I live. They've messaged me sending me my address, so it gets rough. Fame is no joke. So I see where my parents are coming from. They definitely get scared for me because of how popular I'm getting. And it's so sudden too, which is crazy. And I've even had some fans start trying to get in contact with some of my exes too, which I don't approve of, but I've gotten some messages about that too. But let's see here. Just be careful, that's all, If you're really gonna put yourself out there like me, Because when I did it, I didn't think about the consequences. I kind of just did it. I'm giving you some positive advice. If you're trying to be like me and put yourself out there, be careful. Know what you're getting yourself into. Know that there will be creeps out there. Thank you for sharing live. I appreciate that. Just know that there will be creeps out there. And there is just going to be people out there, that love or hate your music. And, that's a part of the game and everything. Um, but I've had my fair share of people that don't like my music, and you know what? Doesn't get to my head anymore. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care what people think. Like, it's all words, who cares? But when it comes to my safety, that's a different concern. Like I've been stalked a few times and stuff. It's no fun. But that's a part of it, it's part of the fame, you know. You gotta be careful. That's all. But my parents are out on their 31st anniversary. Very proud of them. It's been 33 years of them being married. Very happy for them. If you all want to say congratulations in the chat, I can let them know. That's a very big accomplishment. 31 years, not 34. I think I said 31. I don't know. But it's a really big accomplishment. I'm really proud of him. And it just made me really think, because now I know I should just let this go. It's been a year. But, like, I have mental health issues. I have depression, stuff like that. So I just can't let it go. You know what I mean? Like, it's still a part of me. Some stuff is just a part of who I am. And when you get so far with somebody, they become you, and that's just how it is. But me and my ex-fiance were supposed to get married on May 27th. So I don't even know if I'm gonna go live on that day. I may, but it's gonna be a really difficult day for me, because that's a big goal. Granted, she was 19, I was 20. So we're still young people, but she was living with me. We lived in this house together, and I provided for her. I paid for her food, paid for her phone. Worked my butt off. Just with my music and everything. Made sure she had a home to live in, and made sure she had a roof over her head. I paid for the whole wedding. I paid for the rings. I paid for literally everything. I paid for the catering. I paid for everything. Paid for the DJ. None of the stuff was expensive. None of the stuff was cheap. And I did it all for her. She didn't pitch in once. Didn't even have a job. Just laid in this bed all day watching Netflix without me while I was at home. And I literally worked my day, like, on my break, or like just while I was like playing shows and stuff. Some of them were local, but I also played like some international shows too. Just a couple, not very many, but they were in different time zones. So I literally worked my day around the call. And she had nothing really to say, because she was just chilling here with my family and everything, just without me. And kind of just didn't care. Like, like, she kind of was just like chilling in my bed. Like, I'm sure she missed me and everything, but just chilling here in my room. My little brother is up there, not right now, but she kind of was just talking to him all night. They shared some interests. While I was out working my butt off, providing for her. And You know what? Eventually I had enough. And I was like, I had a talk with her, and I'm like, if I'm gonna be at least if I'm gonna be at least playing shows and supporting you with my money, paying for all this, you could at least pick up a hobby or like go do something rather than just watch Netflix all day. You know what I mean? Because that's what she would do. She would literally just, chill in here. Back then we had like a TV over there. She would kind of just chill and watch Netflix and not really call me. She called me here and there, but I would always call her. But I was always like in a different area. So like I had to call her at a specific time and she would answer and she would kind of just watch TV while she would answer and focus on the TV and not really have much to say. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go, babe. I'll talk to you later. And that led into my depression too. Very much so. So I couldn't give up. And I gave her a warning. I'm like, you gotta stop this, or we're splitting up. And then eventually she agreed. She was like, yeah, I'll stop. She got a part-time job. What is it? That's a good question. I think I'd rather gain muscle. I really do. I think I'd rather gain muscle. I mean, I don't know. Do you think I'm built good? I don't think so. But that's a good question. But back to what I was saying though. I give her plenty of chances. She agreed. She got a part-time job for a little bit, at least like a 2-month part-time job. Quit it. I came home back from touring, and she was at home just sitting. I came home. My family was all happy to see me. Everyone was happy to see me. She comes home. I say, hi, what have you been up to? And she was like, oh, nothing, just relaxing, just, sitting here watching TV, just how it is. And I literally told her, I'm like, pack your stuff up. Pack your stuff up. Get out of my house. And then I told her, I'm like, if you don't do that, then I'm gonna do it for you, and I'm gonna throw all your stuff in the lawn. Just pack your stuff up. So eventually, she like put it all in the bag, and she left. I canceled the wedding. Um, she went to go live with her mom again, I guess. And now she's with some other guy, and they're getting married and stuff. I don't even know. What's up, man? How you doing? Now they're getting married, and I really hope this because they seem to really like each other. I really hope that they're compatible because what she did to me was not okay. Um, and she didn't do anything. I wonder if she's doing. I wonder if they're not even doing it together. Because they probably aren't, Like, there's no way they are. Like, if she was gonna do that stuff to me while I'm famous, then what is she gonna do with somebody else, Bad habits always stay with you. Or, not always stay with you, but always stay with you if you don't work on them. But I've actually talked to her, new fiance or new husband or whatever. He does not seem like the nicest guy at all. I was a really nice guy to her. I even gave her multiple chances to be better. She never did. So part of me just doesn't care about the 27, but a lot of me does, knowing that if we just fell through, it would have been just a great milestone in both of our lives. Um, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, if we could have just held on, if we could have just, and honestly, like sometimes I think I may have screwed up. Sometimes I think like I should have just let it go and let her do her thing. But you don't want that, you know? if somebody's gonna live with you, you should at least like help out or like do stuff rather than watch Netflix all day, or at least call your fiance while they're out making money for you, or while they're providing for you and stuff. But she never cared for me like that, so that's just how it is. Um, but that was mainly why I wanted to come live, just because I know, and I'm probably sorry, I'm probably gonna come live on the 27th because it's gonna be a really hard day for me. I'm gonna need the support and everything from you guys. So I hope as much as you guys can come, I hope you guys can go. We need that support to get through that time. Um, it's gonna be rough. But I don't have much else to say besides that. I just wanted to kind of say what was on my mind because I know today brought up a lot of feelings with my parents being married for 31 years and me still finding somebody who actually cares about me and shit. So, but I don't know. It's getting late here, so I probably should start heading up to bed. But we'll be doing them live tomorrow. Definitely should be. I don't see why I wouldn't. We do one almost every day. Um, but if you enjoyed this live, make sure you follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Because we go live almost every day. Every day is a new story to bring. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. I know we're only 17 minutes and I know we went live for long, but it is getting late here. But I did want to come live for a few minutes. 261 views ain't bad for 17 minutes of a live. Alrighty, well, peace out, people. Love you all. Rock on.